On the top of the spray paint can, I just drilled a properly sized hole so I can empty out all the remaining paint inside and clean everything first, then move on to the next step afterward. Next, prepare a plastic bottle. We're going to turn it into a funnel, so adding more chemicals into the spray can will be much easier. To make it more secure, after tightening the cap, wrap some tape around the connection between the bottle cap and the bottle neck to prevent any leaks while pouring the liquid in. To clean the inside of the spray paint can more effectively, it's a good idea to use a little oil during the rinsing process. The oil helps loosen and remove any paint residue still sticking to the inner walls, making the cleaning process much easier and more thorough. After rinsing it thoroughly twice, it looks like the inside is now much cleaner. I can also notice that the paint smell has faded significantly, which shows that the cleaning process is working really well. This is a valve stem. It serves multiple functions at once, acting as an opening for draining paint out, adding paint back in, and also working as an air valve for refilling pressure inside. Now I'm going to secure it into the hole that I drilled earlier on the top of the spray paint can. But if you want to secure the valve stem firmly into the hole drilled on top of the spray paint can, simply inserting it is definitely not enough. To make sure it stays tightly sealed and holds in place properly, we'll need to use a special type of adhesive for this step. This is a 2-part AB epoxy adhesive, a special type of glue known for its extremely strong bonding ability, commonly used for securing metal, plastic, or any surface that requires high durability. To achieve the best bonding performance, both part A and part B need to be mixed in an exact 1:1 ratio, then stirred thoroughly until the mixture is fully blended before applying it. Even though this is a high-quality adhesive with extremely strong bonding strength, it still needs a certain amount of time to fully cure and harden properly. So at this stage, we'll need to wait a little before moving on to the next step. For those who don't know, the valve core inside the valve stem is actually very useful. By simply unscrewing and removing it, you instantly create an open passage, making it much easier to drain paint out or refill paint back inside whenever needed. Here, I've already prepared a jar of paint in my favorite color, and now I'm going to pour it into the spray paint can. If this is your first time using paint stored in a container like this, make sure to stir it thoroughly first so the paint becomes evenly mixed, which will help it perform much better once added into the spray can. And you thought everything was finished already, right? Not yet. There's still one very important step left, pumping air through the valve stem to rebuild the pressure inside the can. It's best to use a pump equipped with a pressure gauge so you can accurately control the amount of air going in. For a spray paint can like this, you should pump it to around 60 to 80 psi, which provides enough pressure for proper spraying while still keeping the process safe. Alright, all the important steps are finally done. And now comes the part I've been looking forward to the most, taking it out for a test to see whether the spray paint can really works again just the way we expected.